listen to his authority, or would you correct him and say, no, baby, that's not how this works. Let me tell you how this works. Or would you just go ahead, like I said in the beginning, and just do it his way and let it fail?
I wouldn't
You
correct
will
him like
not.
that.
You will not correct him.
I
Look at
wouldn't
what you are.
correct him.
You know what?
Okay.
First of all, how dare
Can
you
I
drop me?
answer?
Second of all, I mean,
I
during this
didn't drop
conversation,
you. It was
Well, see,
network.
that's the reason why my
How can I
husband's
drop
mother
you? How
said
can
these
I drop
words to
you,
me.
Jamie? How can I drop you? I didn't drop you.
Well, see,
Okay.
listen at this, y'all, gals and guys. My husband's mother told me if you were totally submissive, he would run all over you. And she said, I am so glad that you have the assertiveness that you have, or else you would have been up shit creek just like his first wife was.
See,
He ran all
no
over
offense.
that
Hello,
lady.
Kappa. Can I intervene, please?
Yes. When she land, you go. When she
So
land, you go.
sometimes, thank you. So sometimes we have to also be aggressive when dealing with our husband, because if not, we would become the abused woman. Or I shouldn't say abused. We would feel some sense of not being a part of the marriage, and we're just being there. So I believe that it is healthy for a wife to be able to have a say so in some of the decisions.
That's true.
Okay. Avan, you can go now. Let's hear what you
Hello,
have to
Mr. Kappa. Greetings, everyone. I
You're
don't think
welcome.
that women are less submissive nowadays. It's just a matter of class and level of society. The lower you go, the more masculine the women are. For example, you will never see Trump's wife acting like a man, being aggressive, acting ghetto. But you will see lots of women in the lowest part of society, in the
We don't
bottom
see that woman
of the
doing nothing
barrel,
but just
in
standing
the
there looking
bottom of
like a
the
damn
barrel,
fool.
being aggressive, being masculine, being assertive, like the lady says. Me, my woman, we are in a pretty good situation, and my woman doesn't mind telling me that she's submissive to me. Why? Because she, as an intelligent woman, chose a guy who is smarter than her, and she accepts that the guy is better than her. And of course, the one who is better, who is smarter, should be making the last decision. And there's no harm in it. My woman, she loves intelligent men. She would never be with a guy who is not smart, who doesn't know how to make decisions. And she's very happy to be submissive to me and say that she's submissive to me. All of my women are like this. So I think it's
say.
a matter of
Wait a
society.
minute, you're married, but
I
you're
don't
saying
think Trump's.
all
I
of
don't
your
think Trump is
women.
a
How
good
many
example.
wives do
I
you
don't
I have
think
three.
have?
Trump's wife is a good
Miss
example
Claudette, can
because
you
he
just
can't
calm
on
down? You
national
have been
If
TV.
talking.
you go
On
in
national
Monaco, I'm
TV,
not finished,
that
please.
woman will not even hold his hand. On
I'm not.
national TV, she on national TV. Every time that woman he goes to reach out for her hand, she will not hold that man's hand. So that's not a good example because you telling me
Trump's wife is very
she
submissive.
respects him to not embarrass him on
She
national
is very
TV, but believe
submissive
me,
and
behind
feminine.
closed doors, she is
Can
not.
I finish, please? Thank you very much. A bit of manners, please.
Yeah,
So
she does
I
not.
can
That's not a
call.
good
Please
example.
have some
Trump's wife is
manners.
not a good example to because she
Okay,
does
Uh,
Vicky.
not.
if you go in
Vicky, let's
Monaco,
allow
My
if you go
question
in
Jamie
is,
land.
all the rich
hold
places,
on,
Jamie,
hold
let's
on.
women
allow
are
him
happily
land.
submissive.
He'd already
Jamie,
talked, and I want to ask him a question.
Jamie,
I'm not
let's
finished. I'm
allow
not
him
finished.
land.
He had
I'm
already
just
Go
saying.
talked.
on, Avan.
If
Avan,
you hang
go
out
on.
in high societies, women are not masculine. Women are not ghetto. Where I live, I've never seen one woman who is talking loud, who is being assertive. All the guys here are business leaders. Some women are also business leaders, but in their family, the man leads, and it's perfectly normal here. But the lower you
Well, you
go,
don't hear
if
here
you go in
because
the
y'all are not our
Mr.
wait a
husbands.
Said, must you
second, I'm not
interrupt? Must you
finished.
interrupt?
But
He's not
Jesus.
interrupting.
if you go in the hood, you will see lots of women being masculine, trying to compete with men, and that ends up in very toxic relationship. And these women bring up women who are going to. What kind of guy will be accepting of a woman who is like a man? He's a desperate guy. He's a low quality guy. He's a guy who is not smart and hasn't got options. So that's the
God
type of
bless
man
you.
you will be
So
attracting.
now let me ask this. I know you like what he's hearing. Now, sir,
Why
where
would I
is
not like
here?
it?
Where
Second,
is here? Where is here?
we're in Mauritius. I live in Mauritius. I live in the UK. Same. It's
Oh,
exactly the same thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It is. I live in both places. I have both nationalities.
Mauritius
It's the
is
same
not the
thing.
same. Listen, Mauritius
If
is
you
not
go
the
in the
same.
ghetto in the
So
UK,
listen,
Alvan, let's hear her point. Let's hear her
I
point.
live in the UK.
Okay.
It's not
You
like that.
live in Mauritius. Okay,
I
continue.
can ask my woman to tell you how submissive she is. She has no problem. I can
Hello,
ask her to tell you. She will tell you.
Kappa, you said in the
finish
UK.
my
Kappa,
thought.
do you live
She
in
will tell
the
you.
UK? No, I don't think you
Flat
do.
Yes,
point
I live in
11.
the
So
UK.
No, you
listen,
don't, Kappa. So you don't talk on the UK because you don't live here.
exactly,
I
Arvin.
am. I do live here.
Okay,
And
now
that's the
I'm
Kappa,
just going
not
to
you.
go ahead and do this because you know what? You said to let him land. We did, and now he's just going to keep over talking me. So here's the problem with what you're saying. I live in the United States. Now, even though I am a black African-American woman, I have never lived in the ghetto. That being said, I live in the city with the highest concentration of generational wealth in the country. I went to very select, very private, selective.
But you have tattoos. How can you be speaking? That's ghetto.
Wow.
That's
So
ghetto.
listen, yes, so listen.
Oh.
Believe it or not, I did not get my first
I
tattoo.
work with nurses that got tattoos. What does that have to
Yes,
do with it?
Vicky, let me finish this.
Alvin,
That's your
tattoo is
society.
not
Tattoos.
any,
There
tattoo is
are
not any
nurses where I work
justification.
that have tattoos, sir.
Right. So
Doctors and nurses where I
V,
work have
This is
tattoos.
not high
They wasn't
class.
raised in no
They're middle
ghetto.
class.
okay. So Big V, let me
Oh
finish
my
this.
God.
They're middle class.
You really
No,
said
Alvin,
that?
can you just hold on, let them
Arvin,
land? You know they are
will you please
women,
let
let
me
them
finish?
land.
Here's what you're
Continue.
missing, Arvin. You don't know anything about me. See, I did not get my first tattoo until I was almost 40 years old.
Still, that's a ghetto thing.
Because I grew up in, because I did
90% of women.
His opinion. Okay, well, Jamie, don't focus on his opinion. He has a right to think what he
He
thinks
has a
on
right to
that.
think what he
You
wants,
know
but here's the
better.
difference.
Because
Ah,
I think it's ghetto to have 3 wives.
you don't see women in Monaco having
Oh my gosh.
tattoos. You don't see that.
Will you let him,
Alvin,
Arvin?
can you just allow us to have a
Right.
reasonable
No.
conversation? Mute your
So
mind.
this
Let's
is
hear
what
what
I'm
she has to
saying.
say. Hold on. Come on. Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Let's hear you.
So I did not grow up middle class, just for the record. I grew up what we classified as lower upper class. That's what I grew up at. That right on the cusp, above middle class, but not like super, super wealthy. But I did go to school and hang around the circle that was super, super wealthy because that is where my parents positioned me. That is who they wanted me around. Do not come off your mic and interrupt me. I see you coming off the mic. You're going on about
Jamie,
the tattoos.
continue.
I can tell
Jamie,
you,
continue.
oh, Kappa, stop. I can also tell you that yes, I do have tattoos. I can also tell you that I did not get my first tattoo until I was pretty much 40 years old. Because you know what? I did grow up with some understanding of class and what was acceptable or not, but I also did marry into blue collar. That is what I chose to do. And you know what? I'm also at a point in life where it's not going to keep me from progressing, or it's not also going to hurt me in any way, shape, or form. I am secure in my career. They're not going to discriminate against. And in all honesty, I am not as dependent on my career because I am mainly a at-home wife Monday through Thursday. I only work a couple of hours overnight on the weekend.
Like I said, you're middle class. It's normal for you to be
And
masculine.
are you missing everything I said before then? I know
It's
you
just
are.
what I said. Middle
Oh,
class
yes,
people and low
yes.
class people are ghetto.
Not ghetto. Now, what I can tell you is the woman that I grew up in, and by the way, that I still know and stuff because I do live in one of the wealthiest districts in.
Okay, Jamie, let me
lying.
ask you this question. Hold on,
Stop lying to
Alvin, let me
yourself.
ask
That being said, Arvin,
Jamie, let me ask you this question.
He calling half of the
Do
people
you
in
think,
America
do you
ghetto.
think, Jamie,